So come Friday, Guyanese and local authority areas will be heading to the polls for another momentous occasion. It is the local government elections coming well after 2 decades. This morning we'll get to meet one candidate in contestant constituency number 9, and he comes under the banner of a Guyana Nation Building Corps. This morning, let's welcome to the program Mr. Martin Gaul. He is contesting in the large Meadow Brook and Durban Backlands area. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Handel.
Before we get into your area and so forth, let's talk briefly about a Guyana Nation Building Corps. How long has the group been around, and what is it that the group is really about?
Okay, the Guyana Nation Building Corps group has been formed for this local government election. It comes out of the civil society group. Okay, they have been talking about unity and nation building as a whole throughout Guyana, not just Georgetown. Hence, the opportunity arises in local government election to be deeply involved in the process. So that's how we came up with the Guyana Nation Building Corps group.
All right. So you're contesting in constituency number 9.
That's correct.
So when we head to the polls come Friday, we are going to see your photo next to the logo of
That's right.
the Guyana Nation Building Corps
Symbol.
and then you get a little space there, so you put your acceptance versus your desired
That's right.
for you.
That's right.
Tell us about your plans and so forth for your area.
Good. For the large Meadow Brook Durban Backland, one of the first things we want to advocate for is a community center, which I will call the Nation Building Center. We have a lot of issues in terms of proper lighting. We need lighting, adequate lighting. I'm going to advocate.
But isn't there a community center there already?
We once had a community center, but that was removed and it's being replaced there with Lodge Nursery School. Right where Lodge Nursery School is located, that was one sort of community center. It's no longer there. We no longer have a community center. So that's one of the things we're going to first be looking to replace, the Lodge Community Center. And as I was telling you, we need adequate lighting even in our alleyways and our roadways. That will help in reducing some of the crime. Norton Street being getting too much of accidents. So we want to put a pedestrian sidewalk, and even that sidewalk must be disabled friendly for the disabled people, as well as the Durban Street sidewalk that needs to be do over because it's pretty up and down. It's not disabled friendly. We have the large Meadow Brook, the access road to Tugville. That Meadow Brook road going to Tugville there, that's a congestion in the peak hours. People going to the drain. As a matter of fact, you can't walk there during peak hours. Everybody just running almost to the edge of the drain to avoid being hit. So we need to rectify that situation in that area there. And the mosquitoes. Most people don't know, but Lodge was once dubbed the malaria paradise. That's years ago. That's way back in the early 90s, and we rebuked that. But we're still having the mosquito problem. When the fogging is going on, I think they should come out early and notify the neighborhood that, hey, we're going to be doing fogging at X time, so people can,
be sent out
that's right. Instead of just coming like that and everybody holding their nose and running in a corner. Okay, and it should be done in such a way that both sides of the road should be fogged simultaneously, because if you fog today and on the left side, then all the mosquitoes just fly over to the other side. We're not really making much progress there. So that needs to be coordinated better. And besides that, we also will be looking at because local government is not just about infrastructure, but we'll be looking at the social ills within our neighborhood, the crime, suicide, domestic violence. And here's where the Nation Building Community Center will come in handy, because we'll have the elders them come in and pass down their legacy, teaching our youths moral values, okay, and let them have more value for life. The way they're lying on the street corner, we'll divert their energies, teach them skills. Many of the guys don't know how to write an application. Okay, that's where the men from my church, the Covenant Ministry, we intend to embark on meeting these guys right in the street. They don't have to come to church, but we meet them right in the street there and try to impact on them that there's another way, there's an alternative to liming, there's an alternative to gambling, there's an alternative to drinking, there's an alternative to getting into immoral activities.
All right. Do you understand the process or what obtains in the council?
In terms of?
what happens? What takes place in the Georgetown municipality? Because you're contesting to become a councillor,
Very well.
obviously.
Very well.
You have been getting yourself familiar and so forth with it.
Yes, I have been getting myself familiar. The Georgetown Council, they meet twice a month, and first of all, let me just clear the air. You and the public cannot vote for a mayor
No, you can't.
when the council is formed, and all the councils are there. Where Georgetown municipality is concerned, we have 30 seats, 30 councillors. On the first meeting there, that's where they will elect a mayor and a deputy mayor, and hence on that council there, that's where you they would get the town clerk. Okay, there's now the local government commission. We hope that it is established. It wasn't established all along. That's why you see we were getting that power struggle with the former town clerk and the mayor and the talking in the media and stuff like that. That's because of the absence or establishment of the local government commission.
Tell us about the constituencies that the Guyana Nation Building Corps is contesting. Are you contesting all the constituencies in the
On the
Georgetown
proportional
municipality?
representation, they're contesting in the entire Georgetown
What you get in there?
municipality.
Are you eyeing let's say a particular person for support in terms of the mayorship and deputy mayorship and so forth?
No, we don't have our eyes on that because mainly I don't know who will become councillor, right? So if it is
It could very well come from your group too.
that's right, it could come, it could be me, all right. If someone stand and nominate me to be the mayor, I'm not, I wouldn't decline.
You come up against some big guns in your area and so forth. Yes, you've put out all of this, but is there any other strategy you plan on winning over most of the votes or voters with?
But I want the voters them to know that I come as a humble servant. I'm here to serve. I have been advocating for local government elections a long time now. On Channel 16, Cable 67, Window on Local Democracy, we've been educating the people about local government. I have been protesting on Durban Street there when they had the between John Street and Hill Street, where the street was like a trench, okay? And I protested there, blocked the road and so on to get some attention so that the road can be fixed. Even Norton Street, I was one that leading the protest there to get Norton Street fixed. So I want the voters them to know that I have a lot to do in the community. I've been there, I've born and grown there, I've been through the struggles, I know the aches and pains, the do's and don'ts, and I encourage them to vote Martin Gaul strongly on March 18, 2016.
Great way to end the conversation. Thanks so much for being here again.
Thank you.
And all the best come March 18, Friday.
That's
Are you
right.
nervous about that? Or
No, I'm not
excited?
really nervous, When you have the peace of God in your heart, you just let God take control and you toe the line.
I like that. All right, stick around. More still ahead on the show.